Catch weight 195 pounds, and introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet even, weighing in officially 194 1/2 pounds. His record stands even at 1 victory with 1 defeat. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, here is Alan Benson. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. He weighed in officially 193 pounds, and tonight he makes his professional debut fighting out of Los Angeles, California by way of Washington, D.C. Here is Justin Barry. And your referee in charge of the action is Mike Beltran.
Mike Beltran, our referee for this one to get us underway. Red corner, black trunks for the slightly taller Justin Barry. Alan Benson, you see there on your screen in the blue corner, and the red and black trunks. We are underway. Again, no touch of gloves.
Oh.
Southpaw stance for Barry here. Lovely teep from the back leg.
It's always frustrating going up against someone who has a longer reach, and they're a southpaw, and they're good at kicks, because that body kick goes straight to the lever every time.
Yeah, if he can work that midsection with the point of the foot there, really get the curl the toes back, but that's a lovely kick from Benson, and he's dropped Barry, who manages to technical lift back to his feet very quickly, and Benson again digs in on a lead leg kick, showing that there isn't just one fighter with some striking ability in this one. Barry has gone straight back to his game plan here, going to the midsection.
It looked like that teep hurt him a little bit. And the way he's throwing it is not just a push kick. He's using the ball of his foot to dig right in up under the ribs. Those
really firing the quadriceps, snapping it out there. Oh, that's a lovely body kick, though. You had the slap there again. It's so hard to close the distance on someone who's going to come straight up the midline like that.
And now he can start working that head kick, too. Now that he's getting his arms to flinch, arms to go down every time he lands, he can start sneaking that head kick up there.
Right, we're already seeing some reddening on the body of Alan Benson.
He's got to figure out how to get inside and throw that overhand again, because the one thing, you know, I mean, Barry, the way he's standing upright, correct, the way he's throwing the teep kick, good knee right there, but he can't, he's just firing off shots. You got to get inside. I mean, you don't want to absorb that many punches out there.
Yeah, interesting tactic by Benson there. Almost found the standing leg of Barry.
Oh!
And he ate a left hand on the way, and he landed his own. And these are big knees, loose, tight, clinched, lovely elbow on the inside.
That was a beautiful check hook as he stepped back. Beeston ran right into it.
Oh, cracked him with that right. Cut him open on the side of the nose. Caught him inside while he was trying to step in to throw that right hand of his own.
I cannot wait to see. I can't wait to see a replay of that elbow. Lovely stepping in elbow, just got loads of rotation on it. Forcing the cut, back to the body again.
And that's the one thing you see with how Barry's doing this again. Alan's got to figure out, he's got to get inside. He's right at the range. He's like at the end of the bat that Barry's able to swing. It's just, it hurts. He's got to get in and start, either get inside or get out, get away from all this power, but set something up, start circling, kick to the head.
Yeah, question mark kick over the top, left kick up to the liver, mixing up the target zones beautifully is Justin Barry.
Yeah, he's really putting on a clinic right now. Working the body, and then going up to the head, being nice and sneaky with it. And, you know, every time he does try to get in, he gets hit with that check hook. Yeah, so it really is hard to plan out.
His lead leg's absorbing a lot of damage now. No attempt to check the kick to that lead leg, but he's trying to fire that overhand right again. As you mentioned, though, Jens, he's not managing the distance. Beyond that, he's staying very much in one range.
Yeah, and I mean, again, set it up like lead that lead hook and then come in with that overhand. Something of that nature, try to catch him, you know what I mean? Catch him on the outside. But the way that he's just getting teeped apart right now, he's getting so much control. Like, I'm stuck watching. Barry's just picking him apart, sharpshooting right now. Good kick. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, just teeing off here, and he's kind of doing it in the same rhythm as well. You know these thunderous single shots, lovely check.
He hasn't broke stride yet, right?
No, same tempo. Question mark kick again, snaps and whips over the top, straight left. But, you know, Barry as well, there's no reason for him to hang around in the pocket there. He's doing great work at range. Very calm, very composed, trying to get some feints going as well.
Yeah, he really has Benson flinching with everything that he throws. Every feint, you see his movement change. And he can't get a rhythm going. He can't get an offense going. He's too busy worrying about what's going to come after him next.
It is a very Thai-centric style, isn't it? We're not seeing him stay in the pocket or cut angles to hit multiple combinations. These are just strong power shots.
Yeah, the upright position. That's the one thing. Start getting those hands up and down. I'd like to see him try to set something up. Good kick again. Over the top. Get those hands to drop something, throw something to the belly hole, and then come the kick upstairs.
Yeah, I think what was very successful about that combination against the cage was the timing. The timing was just different from the methodical nature of his previous shots. Final 10 seconds here in the opening round. Benson trying to fire back.
And that's what he has to do. He has to make it ugly. I do like the body kicks that Benson's throwing. That's the one thing that's getting through. And if he throws more of that, he can start getting his own game going, start setting things up. But right now, he's just flinching too much. He's worried too much about what's coming at him.
Yeah, well, with good reason, perhaps. Excellent work from Justin Barry through that opening stanza. Alan Benson not seeming too phased, though. Standing in his corner there. Barry, conversely, is seated on the stool. Let's take a look at that check right hook that we all spoke about. Look at that, turned his hand down. Of course, he followed up against the cage. Look at this elbow.
Oh, that's just gotta hurt.
You're not going to see cleaner than that. Question mark came in a couple of times here with that lead leg, trying to get up and over the guard. That one just on the toes. If he could have connected with the instep, perhaps a bit more damage.
Keep it from reaching and dropping that hand down, open it up. You see someone move, you instantly want to go this way. You got to cover up those ears.
So a good round for Justin Barry. I don't think it's going to be a tough one for the judges to see who got the better of that one. Never really close to finishing the fight, but a tremendous amount of damage.
All right, gentlemen, second round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Head, let's go.
Referee gets us underway. Again, no touch of gloves, and immediately Barry is stalking forward in that Thai stance. Let's see if Benson has had some sage advice from his corners, if he can find that fight IQ to switch up his game plan.
You know, he's just got to somehow get Barry uncomfortable, and that's the one thing is you look at it, Barry's he's just sharpshooting out there. He's not missing. He's happy, you know, he's just kind of walking in, setting things up. Alan's got to figure out how to get him to flinch a little bit, open up that big right hand at this point.
And Benson training at Team Alpha Male. He probably doesn't have too many people taller than him to train with.
I'll let you deal with the fallout from that one, Miss Hill.
Oh, that
very
hook
nice.
when he comes in. Look at that. Cut him open.
Yeah,
he is quick with that thing.
Significant damage on Benson now, again eating shots to the midsection, and a couple just running low there. Not deliberate, but that's going to earn a potential up to 5-minute break for Alan Benson. Don't think he's going to take it, though. He looks still pretty game for this one, but you can see the damage, the impact of those shots. Let's take a look at that low blow. Left kick, and just up on the belt line. He is wearing his belt line pretty high.
It might have been.
I can't believe what I just saw. It just happened.
Inside crescent kick to the face.
How in the...
Oh, my goodness.
How in the... How did he throw that?
Wow, look at the speed from Justin Barry.
The way that he threw that, it was almost like a no-lip pop. He
was
rose
like
it up and
turning
kicked him
away
under.
crescent kick.
I'm looking away, crescent,
goodness.
kicked him under the chin. What?
Wow.
What?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are not going to see a cleaner knockout than that very often.
Oh.
Alan Benson is still on the canvas here. He's going to be getting the best of medical attention immediately.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, whatever he has been doing in this time off and building and before waiting this time, he's been sharpening those
I mean,
those
Angela, you mentioned it. What do you do about a guy who, you know, he had an amateur bout 8 years ago, and he's clearly been putting in work since.
Yes, he is definitely one of those people who come into the gym, they beat up all the pros, and you're like, why doesn't this guy fight professionally? Definitely.
Right, guys, well, we're going to have to take a look at this. Let's see the work of Justin Barry.
Oh,
it was up under the jaw with the
telling
shin.
you, he just did a no-look fake. He flicked just flicked the foot up and kicked him right underneath the chin, and my man never even had no idea. That's the one thing you got to be afraid of, right, with like Benson. When you go in to throw and you open yourself up to do it, you're asking for trouble when someone throws a kick underneath the chin like that.
Clean up to the neck, straight to the nerve cluster.
I hate that kick. I hate that kick so much.
Wow, what a shot. Well, this apparently is our reaction.
That was insane. That was
unbelievable.
What? I can't believe. Like, he literally just did a no-look fake. He like, look over here, the poop, and he just raised the foot up as he's walking away. That was insane.
Justin Barry, I'm going to say it. Please do not take 8 years off before you come back and fight again.
And let me just clarify, I hate that kick because you never see it coming. You never see it coming. Unless you get hit by it once and you survive, then you're like, okay, I have to be careful.
Let's look at it back. Well, we take a short hiatus here for a moment as Alan Benson, as I said, is getting medical attention and stretchered out of the cage here. Justin Barry, that right kick, he went body, he went leg, he went crescent kick, bang, open side.
And it's the way that he did it, with the open side, and then he just played off of again. The only thing is, when you see a kick like that, it's one of those things you don't see, so that's why we keep our hands up for the punch. It's the punches we don't see that are coming, and that, as he's coming out, he's got his hand up.
He has his fist up.
I'm hoping, okay.
Very tough.
Got to tuck it into Mr. Cage, but
my goodness.
Well, we wish the best of speediest recoveries to Alan Benson. The best of medical attention and safety precautions for him. He is going to go and get seen to backstage here. Let's go to Joe Martinez, who's going to get the hand raised for Mr. Justin Barry.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at the official time, 1 minute, 7 seconds, round number 2. We have your winner by KO victory in his professional debut, Justin Barry!
In his debut, that was impressive. Oh, man.
I do love that we get to call it a pro debut.
Oh, that was, oh, man.
Justin Barry, your winner by knockout. An absolute tight striking clinic here.
And that kick, that's like a kung fu.
I mean, the way he just flipped it up there.
I mean,
type.
when you talk about how cleanly the